What is going on, YouTube? It is King Rigid, and today I'm going to be reviewing a holster. And the holster is for a Smith&Wesson M2 Fastfire 3 Red Dot KKM Precision 4.25 threaded barrel, 4-port compensator, and a TLR1 HL light from Streamlight. Okay? Alrighty, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and use a holster from Kindex Holsters. This holster was $120, just so you know. This is going to be kind of a comparison between the two. This is the holster from Kindex, and I'm just going to say it outright, nothing but problems all the way through. The minute I got the holster, I put the gun in, it scratched the slide. It scratched the slide of the gun. Like, it actually, scratched it. Kind of pissed me off a little bit, not going to lie. The inside of it isn't coated with anything. I did order everything for the gun with the light, the compensator, the red dot. I ended up cutting the top of this off to try to stop it from scratching the gun. Didn't work. The bottom part for the compensator was not big enough, so I had to cut that out. Not only that, but the gun did not click when I put the gun in there. There is no click, there is no reassurance that you actually inserted the firearm all the way into the holster, so it would just kind of slide in until it got tight, and you just never really knew if you put it in all the way or if it's halfway hanging out. I mean, I like to hear the click. Some people don't care. I like to hear the click. I like to have that reassurance that I know that it's where it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? For the rivet nuts that they put in here, so you can tighten and untighten the holster depending on how tight you want your firearm to be seated into the holster or whatever. The rivet nuts weren't tight to the holster, so it would spin on both ends every time you tried to tighten it. It wouldn't actually do anything, right? So you had to hold the other side with a pair of pliers, and then you could kind of weasel it a little tighter if you wanted to. There was also a misdrill up here. When I was taking it apart, I noticed that they misdrilled, and you could argue that this is for different positions for the holster to sit inside the waist belt. But yeah, no, that's not the case, because these two holes on this side are two different sizes, and not only that, but this bottom one here is the misdrill, which means that if I were to put them here and here, it would sit somewhere right here. Do you know how hard that would be for me to grab with my dominant hand? There's no reason for that hole to be there. It's going to go ahead and get that out of the way right now. There's also no coating on the inside of this, and you'll see why I'll bring this up in the future. Now, again, I was a first-time holster buyer, for a gun with a bunch of shit on there. You know what I mean? But I still wanted it to be comfortable, because why not? CNG holster. These guys did such an amazing job that I actually had to email the company and tell them, I feel like I got my money's worth, basically. I mean, this one was $120. This one was $20 more. This one was $100, but depending on what shipment option you choose, it can get up to $147. But with a discount code, they'll have a first-time buyer's discount code on there. It'll drop it down to $137. So yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about this holster. The reason why I brought the inside of the holster from the Kindex not being coated is because I noticed that these guys took their time to actually coat the inside of the holster, and it's real smooth. It's almost got a gel finish in there. It almost feels like a hard gel, and it stops it from scratching the gun, which is amazing. You know what I mean? Not only that, but let's insert the gun into the holster. All right. Did you hear that? Yeah. Yeah. So there's a snap there. That's what needs to be on the holster. If you don't have a snap on the holster, it's bad vibes. Let's be honest. So I went ahead and got the Apex upgrade. I got these little clips here. They're a little looser than I thought they would be, but I've never had the clips before, so I wouldn't know. If it works, it works. Why change it, right? So like I said, the inside is coated. The threaded barrel that you can add on there, or you can just have it. I mean, it's completely customizable. You can have this closed off. You can have it open, whatever the case is. I haven't had any problems with any of the rivet nuts. being loose or falling out or whatever the case is. I did get the clip for up top here. Have not used it yet, so you guys know. And yeah, I mean, I just don't have anything bad to say about it. This is the first time I think that I actually got anything that I can't complain about, you know? So that's awesome. So if you guys are a first time buyer, I highly suggest, if you're going to go out and spend any kind of money on a holster in that $100 to $150 range, just go with CNG. Don't do what I did and just start throwing money out the window and stuff like that, wondering why nothing's fitting the gun and stuff. Like, I was referred to these guys by a friend, and he's my best friend now. So anyway, that's really all I got. If you guys have any questions or whatever, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.